your tongue, has it?
Oh, come on, you know what men are like. And anyway, can't you say I'm upset?
Upset's not part of your vocabulary, Val.
Since when has it been a crime to have two men on the go? I seem to remember...
Don't change the subject. This is you we're talking about, not me. Anyway, it doesn't bother me how many men you have. But Rodney and Danny. Don't tell me you were doing research for Help the Aged and Bob a Job Week. Ooh, I could thump you. However, I think we've had enough punch-ups for one day. You've made yourself look ridiculous, Val.
It's only sex. I am sorry about Rodney, though.
I bet you are. I could have told you he wasn't much cop. I'm going to say this once. This is your final warning. Any more shenanigans and you're out. Much as it might gall you, I've got a life and a successful business round here, and I'm not going to let you muck it up, which you would, given half the chance. I know you remember. Now do us a favour. Get out me sight.
What on earth were you thinking of? I mean, she's old enough to be your mother.
Grandmother at a push. Try telling her that. Huh? Quite. Well, go on, ask him then.
Ask me what?
How do you fancy her house guest, son?
Very low maintenance, and I love washing up, as you already know.
So, what do you think?
It's your house. Any road we could do with extra rent. Seems I'm probably going to get the sack.
Sort it then.
Same again, is it?
I'm all right, thanks. I'm going to get off. See ya.
Poor lad.
Lucky, more like.
What are you doing here?
Waiting to see Zoe.
Why, what's up?
Nothing.
Well, don't tell me she's invited you around for tea and scones.
Yeah, right.
Well, so come on, then. What's going on?
I'm going to ask if I can buy the farm.
What do you want to do that for?
Well, I want to be my own boss, don't I? Anyway, I can make a lot of money from that farm.
Oh, like Dad did?
Well, that was Dad, wasn't it?
And what does Katie think of this idea?
I've not told her yet.
Well, remind me not to be around when you do.
What's that supposed to mean? Kate'll be made up. Only reason I've not told her yet is because I don't want her to build her hopes up. Not until it's sorted.
Would you like to come through, Andy?
Well, I suppose I should wish you good luck, then.
Thanks.
So you're not at the shop, then?
No, Danny, I'm not at the shop. Seeing as I'm quite obviously standing here.
Right.
Did you want something?
Just went to bring you keys for the barn.
Yeah. Right. You fancy a drink?
Yeah?
I'll get you a brandy then, shall I? Seeing as you're now a man of the world.
I know you might think I'm a bit young, but if you think about it, I've been farming all my life. And I'm not frightened of the responsibilities. In fact, I'd welcome it. It'd be a challenge. And now that me and Katie are married...
Andy, can I just stop you there? What makes you think that I would want to sell you the farm?
Because you're not interested in it, and I am.
And now you sound like Jack.
Come on, Zoe. That farm means a lot to me. It'd be my dream come true if I could get it. And, well, I don't mean this to sound rude, but it's just another property to you.
Yes, but it's a property that may be pretty valuable in a few years' time. Andy, I'm a businesswoman.
I know.
But I will think about it, all right?
Thanks.
Just don't raise your hopes up.
You went behind my back, Danny.
Yeah, and you went behind mine and all. You didn't tell me that you were sleeping with her. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I didn't hurt you, did I? Didn't fight.
Little. How about you?
Fine.
Oh, really? Well, bully for you.
You did hurt my jaw a bit.
Well, sorry about that.
It's all right. Packed quite a punch.
Yeah, well, I Did a bit of boxing when I was a kid.
Knee's killing me and all. Must have banged it on the way down. I had no idea you were sleeping with her. Honest.
I know you didn't.
I don't even know why I went with her in the first place. I said I won't touch her with a barge pole. Remember?
Excuse me. Help yourself. Well, looks like we've got ourselves a visitor.
Hiya. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
You looking for a number?
No, just browsing, that's all.
How can I put a wash on?
Right you are. Hello. Hi. Is that the sports desk? Oh, it is, right. Things. I've just been reading this article about Carrie Granger. Yeah, that's right. The swimmer. Yeah. It's weird. She happens to be an old mate of mine. Yeah. We go back years. I've lost a number, and I wonder if you could help. Oh, you can't. Well, that's okay. Thanks anyway. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye.
Who is that?
No one.
Look, Val, if you've got something to say, I suggest just say it, and then if you don't mind, I'd like you to leave.
I need to talk to you. In private.
Look, I'll get off.
Hang on a minute. Here. Take these.
You sure?
Positive. See you in the morning.
Thanks, Rodney.
Good man. Okay, Val, out with it. And before you speak, think very carefully. Because I'm really not in the mood for any more lies.
Hiya. I'm gonna make a coffee. Do you fancy one? Look, I know you're worried about going to the clinic tomorrow, but freezing me out isn't going to help. You sure you don't want me to come with you?
It's what I said, isn't it?
Oh, and I forgot to tell you. Guess who I've just seen up at Home Farm? Andy. Asking Zoe if he can buy the farm, apparently. Seemed very keen.
Yeah, well, these results come up positive tomorrow, Robert. Won't be any point in buying the farm, will there? Because we won't have a marriage, will we?
Hi.
How's it going?
Well, I think I managed to avert disaster. Talking of disasters, you haven't seen our Val, have you? She's late for her shift.
Oh, yeah, I saw her leave earlier. Done up to the nines.
Well, at least we know where she is.
Where?
With Rodney, of course. She's not going to let him slip through her fingers, is she? He's loaded, remember?
Sounds like you might be a bit jealous.
Of Rodney? Behave yourself. I wouldn't have him if he was covered in £50 notes and had gold bars embedded in his neck. Our Val's welcome to him, money or no money. And it won't last. Not now it's out in the open. I'll give it 2 weeks tops. Either she'll get bored, or more to the point, he will.
All I'm asking is for another chance.
Why would I give you another chance? I deal in antiques, not damaged goods.
Oh, go on. Hit me where it hurts. I know I'm not as young as I was.
Well, at least we're agreed on one thing. And while we're being brutally honest, I don't like the nose job.
Well, I don't like the fact you've got a paunch, Rodney, but I'm prepared to overlook it.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Not as often as you have, no.
Just go, will you?
Oh, come on, Rodney. We were good together.
Then how come you were sleeping with Danny? What did you think you were doing? He's virtually a schoolboy, for God's sake.
He's 19, Rodney. The same age I was when you started sleeping with me, remember?
Yeah, well, That was a very long time ago.
Oh, so you'd rather forget it, would you?
Yes, I'd rather forget then, and I most certainly want to forget now.
How convenient. Are you frightened Diane might find out?
Why should I be?
Well, maybe I feel like getting some things off my chest, you know, as you do.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. What are you doing?
I'm gonna see Di. Come clean. It's about time somebody did.
Oh, don't be daft.
Nobody blackmails me, Val.
Not now, we can't.
What about later, then?
I might not be alive later. Oh, damn!
Right, then, tell me one thing. Why'd you choose him over me?
This might not be much consolation, Pet, but you came a very close second.
Right.
Let's keep this brief, Rodney. I've got a pubful out there. Well, come on, then.
You're not gonna like this, Diane.
Look, if you've come to tell me that you and Val are an item, you've got my blessing. The only question now is when she's moving in with you, because, quite frankly, I'll be glad to see the back of her.
No, it's not that.
What is it, then?
You remember when we ran the Starlight?
Of course I do. What's this about, Rodney?
And, Val. Val lived round the corner with you, Dad.
You're making me nervous now.
I slept with her.
How do you mean you slept with her?
It was a mistake. It was a big mistake. And you've got to believe me, Diane, it meant nothing.
Was this before or after you left me?
Before.
Why tell me now?
I wanted to tell you before Val told you. She tried to blackmail me, Diane.
Whatever he's been saying, he's a liar.
Hiya.
You've got something to tell me, have you?
What's up?
I'll tell you what's up. You going to ask Sylvie can buy the farm without even asking me.
I was just sounding her out.
Yeah, what happened to discussing it with me first?
Who told you?
It don't matter who told me.
It was Rob, wasn't it?
And what if it was Rob? It doesn't matter. You went behind my back.
I just didn't want to get your hopes up, that's all.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Don't be like that. I'll tell you what, why don't you come to the bank with me tomorrow and we'll see if they'll lend us the money.
There you go again.
What are you on about?
And what if I don't want to buy the farm?
But I thought you wanted home your own.
I do.
Right, then what were we arguing about?
But Andy, this is a big deal. You went behind my back.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Ah, wedded bliss. So glad me and Rob aren't married.
He came on to me, Diane.
I never came on to her. I had to bat her off. She was obsessed.
I was 19.
Yeah, going on 30. Come on, Diane. You know what she was like.
Yeah, and you know what he was like as well. No girl was safe around him. No wonder they called him Mr. Martini. Any time, any place, anywhere. He pestered me, Diane. He wouldn't leave us alone.
I wouldn't leave you alone everywhere I looked. You were there, half naked. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Do you remember that Barry White record? You're the first, the last, my everything. He tried every trick.
You asked me to buy you that record. It meant nothing.
I begged him to leave us alone,
Yeah,
Diane.
you begged me to run away with you, more like. Why do you think I left? To get away from you?
Can you stop this? This is my marriage you're talking about!
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Been on the internet?
No, well, yeah, just having a look, that's all. I'll get back. See you.
Marlon, Mr. Turner phoned. Says he set a date for tree planting ceremony. Wants us all to meet up if that's all right. To discuss it.
You're fine.
Well, I always knew our marriage was a sham, but I didn't realise how much until now. So you didn't leave because of Rita the hat check girl?
Of course he didn't leave because of Rita the hat check girl.
Shut up, you!
Of course I left because of Rita. How many more times, Diane?
So how come you left in the middle of the night? Have you any idea what it's like to wake up and find a note on the table?
I'll tell you because I knew you'd tell her and I couldn't face the aggro.
You never could get your hands to yourself!
Nor could she.
Couple of years back, I thought I was shot of the lot of you. Then you turn up, and now her. God knows what I did in a previous life to deserve this, but it must have been something really bad.
Can I have one of those?
Well, you've taken everything else, Rodney. Me sister, Bernice, me youth. You might as well have me brandy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so am I. Andy, I think buying the farm would be a great idea.
Then how's about you coming to the bank with me tomorrow?
Well, I can't.
Why?
Because I've got things to do.
Like what?
I don't know. It's just like working.
What time's your shift?
Well, I don't know yet.
Come on, I'm sure we can work something out.
Andy, it's not that. It's just difficult, okay?
Just say it, Katie. You don't want to come.
Oh, carry on like this and you'll be getting divorced next.
Can I speak to Carrie Granger, please? Carrie? Oh, sorry. It's just it says C Granger in the book. Oh, that's you, is it? Okay. Hi, Colin. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It must be the wrong number. Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye. Hi.
Hiya. Listen, I'm just going to make myself a sandwich if you fancy one.
Oh, no, thanks.
Well, sorry, were you waiting to use the phone?
Oh, no. It was just there because I put it there earlier.
Cup of tea?
Please.
I think it's time you were off.
I'm telling the truth, Diane.
You wouldn't know the truth if it whacked you in the face, Rodney. I was married to you, remember? Just go, will you?
I'll say one thing for you, Val. You've got a very selective memory.
Time for more brandy.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hello, Katie.
Hi. She's in a mood.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, her and Andy had a row. We've not had a row. Yeah, you have. I walked in on you. I'll get you a beer.
So what was your row about?
Told you we weren't rowing.
It wasn't about Andy trying to buy this place, was it?
No.
Don't look at us like that.
If you're wanting a smile, you're really pushing it.
I'm telling you the truth, Diane. I was in love with him.
Of course you were.
I was. And what's more, I thought he was in love with me.
He was my husband. Surely that must have put you off.
Well, I was vulnerable, wasn't I? Me mum had died.
17 years earlier she had. That's why I brought you up, remember?
No, you didn't. I was living with Dad.
Yeah, just round the corner so I could keep an eye on you.
I was still on my own.
Oh, please don't play the I was neglected card, because it just isn't true. I never made a single decision without thinking of you. And as for this innocence you keep banging on about, you were sexually active at 15. Now, are you going to tell me the truth or not? Because I'm not sitting here listening to a pack of lies.
You absolutely sure you don't fancy a quick half?
Nah.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Anyway, I went round to yours. Rodney was babysitting. He just put Bernice to bed. He gave us a brandy. Never had brandy before that. Anyway, that was the first time. After that, every time you went out, we did it. We even had a couple of days in Brighton. That's when he told us he loved us. He asked us to go away with him, said we could go abroad. He'd get divorced and then we'd get married. And then he left, just like that, without a word.
So if he didn't leave for Rita the hat check girl, how come he shacked up with her for 5 years?
I don't know. I was devastated.
Not that devastated, Val. Couple of weeks after you were dating Jimmy Pepper. Couple of months after that you were up the duff. Hardly the Virgin Mary.
I'm really sorry, Diane.
Oh, you will be, sweetheart. But before we get to that, could we just clear up a couple of points for my benefit? If you were so in love with Rodney and now after all this time you've managed to bag him again, how come you were sleeping with Danny? And more to the point, why did you threaten to blackmail him?
If he said that, he's a liar.
You're both liars, Val. He cheated on me and you let him. Simple as that. And now I'd like you to go.
How do you mean?
I mean, get out of me pub and get out of me life. For good this time. I said out, Val. Now!